Maybe.
Because he's playing Stockholm Syndrome right now. So I think this happened off stream. I'm going to put Walmart shoes up in the bracket, and they're doing a neutral start.
Yep.
And they started at the 5.
Yep.
And that turnip actually doing work, kind of disrupting him.
Yeah, Walmart shoes looks like he was very comfortable with it. He didn't care. Nope. Gonna stab you under your dress.
I'm going to update the thing here.
All right. Gonna drag you in with my sword. That doesn't make any sense.
I believe this is losers. Losers.
I am horrible with tracking a bracket. What's up, Sam?
It's losers round 10. So I believe it's losers. Yeah, it's losers semis. Okay. Losers semis.
Oh, wow. Well, Walmart Shoes' brother is Ben, who's a really good Peach. He just doesn't live here. So he's very well versed in this matchup.
Who's Stockholm Syndrome doesn't live here?
No. Walmart Shoes' brother doesn't live here.
Oh, okay.
His brother Ben is a really good Peach main.
Oh, okay.
Even uses pink Peach. Is everyone using pink Peach? No, Ellie uses white Peach. I feel like everyone's Peach around here kind of plays the same. I don't know why.
Well, because if you look, they're kind of just playing the optimal Peach. If you ever watch Hungry Pigeon, he's all business.
But I feel like, how come no one reaches like the perfection that Armada is at? It just doesn't.
Because Armada's Armada. He's the exception to the rule. It's like, why aren't there any other top jigs?
But they're not even comboing people the same way as Armada does. I don't understand how you can't do that against a computer or something. Or can they? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's harder than it looks. Like, because you watch Armada, it's like, oh, I could do that, and then you are like, oh, wait, no, I can't.
Well, I feel like maybe it's just an effort thing, because I feel like the combos with Captain Falcon should be as hard, just the way the properties, the way they move.
Right.
But I feel like people just want to swag out with Captain Falcon and they want to experiment it more.
Now, the thing about Elliot is that he doesn't come to Versus very often, because I think he lives in Miami.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people are from Miami around here, right?
Yeah, Blea, Kenny.
I don't know who Kenny is.
He's the Ices.
Oh. Is he good?
Yes, he's supposedly... He's told me he's the best Ices in South Florida.
What about Slox?
I have no idea.
Do you know who Slox is?
I'm not familiar exactly with the South Florida players.
Yeah, but he's super good.
Yeah?
Yeah, he has a big man beard and he's like Indian looking.
Oh, wow.
But like his Sopo like almost, I don't know, 3-stocked my Fox straight up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I feel like, because I tried to learn Ices for a bit, and I always ended up doing pretty well as Sopo. You just start to feel it.
I think it's because you don't have a chain on you anymore, and then you kind of just be like a little Pichu that doesn't hurt itself.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. Oh, that's a good spike. But a lot of times I would start paying too much attention to like, oh, I got to protect Nana. But you start to kind of get a bit of tunnel vision. But once you pull out the Sopo, you just kind of turn it on.
I believe it's Chudat who practices friendlies by just casting away. Oh, he died. He casting away Nana at like every stock just so he can practice Sopo.
There's a 20XX option where if you I think if you hold A. Oh, that was a sick Z trap. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
In 20XX, you can actually. You can, I think if you hold A, kind of like how you start the match with Sheik.
Yeah.
If you hold A, then you start as Popo.
That's awesome, actually. 20XX is so innovative. I think Nintendo should just buy 20XX and then just make it their own. Well, no, but then we wouldn't be able to affect it. I don't know. But they should do something similar. Just because I know they like money, right? You know?
Yeah. It's funny because I've been trying to get into Killer Instinct, and I've been like, you know, Smash is like one of the only competitive games where the developers don't give a crap about it at all. Whereas if you, like, Riot will support competitive League of Legends, Steam, like Valve supports competitive Dota.
It's a different company, man.
They all treat their competitive scene so well, and then meanwhile they just don't care about competitive Melee.
I don't know, man. It's just because it's like a little kitty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But like even on games like Killer Instinct, like Killer Instinct is one of the pretty minor competitive fighters out there in Microsoft Studios.
While we were talking, I'm just gonna bring it back a little bit. While we were talking, Walmart Shoes just lost, and Stockholm Syndrome is up by 1. It was really close.
Yeah, he did kill himself at one point, so maybe that could have been.
Hey, anyone in the chat, if you have a problem with us just talking random, like, bull, like, while the match is going on?
Yeah, the guy just said, are they even watching the game?
We are watching.
We are watching the game.
But
commentary.
don't act like you're not doing the same exact thing. It's kind of hard to just
Yeah.
talk about the. That's why I kind of give.
Oh gosh.
That's why I give salutations to D1 and any professional commentator, because it's like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't. They're like the best at making up like those bull crap essays like that are due the next day. They just string a bunch of things that kind of make sense. They're making sense, but at the same time, it's like over and over again, and it's like I don't know how into it they really are, but they're great actors.
Yeah.
I love it.
And sometimes you just like to hear
the
people
cloud.
have conversations.
The
That was quite a good Z drop.
The cloud is rejecting him.
Walmart shoes not happy about it. SDing and then getting Z drop killed.
Okay, what are we gonna hit? Oh, all right.
In my opinion, D1's overrated. He's the best esports commentator, I think. But I am a huge fan of EE and TK Breezy, otherwise known as the Black Plague.
Now they're rarely like on a non-esports format anymore, right? Because
Yeah.
like the more popular you are, the more
For sponsorship purposes and stuff. So
It's
D1, in the sense of being a marketable commentator, is definitely the number one.
I don't know why we don't, as a society, just accept cursing. You know, because we do it all the time with our friends and family. I don't
Yeah.
understand like why it's looked as bad. I understand why you want to censor racism and other things that are just like belittling to people, but just cursing in general, I don't understand why people care anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just leftover from like the poshness of like the 1900s a bit. Like kind of the, oh no, like if my grandparents thought this was like, it's kind of just ingrained in our. And that Randall actually kind of saved him.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny that we're having this kind of conversation about society standards.
Oh, I just end up talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
But another thing is cursing.
Oh,
if
what's gonna happen?
Like,
Oh!
Like if you, I'm gonna.
Oh, the cloud though.
Randall.
Oh, but then you held the
Randall's the best.
shield. You held the
Yeah.
shield, and you did the weird tumble thing.
This has just been a disaster of a match.
And you know what? He pieced it together somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he should do. Honestly, they know each other so well. And Walmart Shows is like my senpai, so I don't really know what to tell you.
Yeah, and Plut makes a good point that kids watch stream too. There is no age restriction on Twitch.
But kids curse too, so why do we care? You know. What I mean?
They don't curse publicly. I started saying the F word in 3rd grade.
Wait, that's pretty young. What are you talking about? That's a child right there.
Yeah, I was a child.
Oh, by the way, I was in Melee Hell, and I saw a footage of this 9-year-old boy who plays Falco named Prodigy.
Yeah?
So technical.
Really?
Yeah, he deserves that name, and people should look that up right now if you want to. It's pretty amazing. He beat this. I believe he won. He beat some guy. I forget. He was using Fox against his Falco, and it was you're dead. Why'd you go back? Maybe you should have. I hear the echo. Maybe he should have got hit by the turnip, then teched the wall, and then air dodged up.
Yeah, in hindsight's always 20/20.
I know.
Right. So
Yeah, that's true. But that doesn't make it any wrong, more wrong. You know what I mean?
yeah, like the thing is, I had 2 older brothers, or 3 older brothers if you want to count the stepbrother. So
Oh, but you gotta have the mix.
right. So having the older brothers were definitely influential to my cursing.
I never had like such a complicated dynamic in my family. It was just mom, dad, me. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's awesome because then you can just like be in your room.
Being one of the younger ones, I was like when I lived with my mom, it was just me and her. So when I was the last kid left, I had all the attention, which was a good upside, but the downside was I had all the attention.
No, I feel you. You want to use someone as a shield.
Yeah, you kind of just a lot of times when parents are angry, just let them be mad at someone else, and that someone else is usually your older brother.
Real quick, why do you think he counterpicked its Final Destination?
I feel like, well,
why does this make sense? Why do I would have went to Pokemon.
Yeah, Marth does usually like Pokemon.
Oh no! Okay, we're good.
Marth does usually have Pokemon, but that's against Spaceys. How does Peach do? And I'm usually not really familiar with.
Well, I mean, you just got to look at because like if Peach just wants to do the panic down smash on the platforms, then that's like a perfect platform length or height for Marth to do that smash. On FD, well, does anyone have an advantage? I don't know. Maybe he just wants space.
Yeah, I think, and also maybe he thinks, FD being the only stage without platforms, he maybe thinks like maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
You know what? Admittedly, I'm not sure if he was getting caught by a bunch of down smashers or something. Why would the platforms be a hindrance to him?
I'm not exactly sure. Maybe he
felt like it was...
There's a lot of personal preference that goes into stages. As Luigi, like, if you watch some Abate matches, he will counterpick Spaceys to Yoshi's. Which
Why?
is just like, because...
You're not sure.
I'm not exactly sure. I do play a good amount of Luigi. He was actually my original main.
You're a Luigi person?
I play Sheik now, but...
Oh, what?
But
Traitor.
Yeah, I guess. I was tired of losing. So
You're tired of being a carpenter, and then you just want to be a ninja. Oh! What? That was dope!
that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was amazing!
Oh my god.
Everyone, did you see that? That was awesome. He just like, oh, he still uses it. From the
my
ledge,
God.
he got up and then he caught the stitch and then he threw it and killed him immediately. It was so effing cool.
Yeah, and even Stockholm Syndrome was entertained by that. I don't care who you are, you gotta laugh at that.
I'm so happy right now.
The one thing I like doing as Luigi is Shoryukening out of the air off the top. Like I'll up throw into Shoryuken is just...
Oh, another stitch face. What's going on? Oh, okay. Someone's hacking the game. All right. How does up throw to Shuriken work? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should tech. You should tech.
Up throw Shoryuken works at certain DIs, but yes, he could have teched those.
Yeah. Oh, now it's dope. He just down through that turn up and then got a combo off of it. Ah, man, that dress. Why is it so deadly? Oh, that's the turn up that's haunted because it's like screaming. All right. Are you down? Oh no.
I love you too, Smash Twitch sub. I love you too. And that's Dot Eyes. He
Yeah, Dot Eyes is strange.
Yeah,
it's like half a stitch or
it's
less,
like
or
it's like a third stitch.
a third of a stitch. You mean, right?
Yeah, like a third stitch. Not
Yeah.
the third of the stitches that have come out. Although he
Ooh.
has gotten 2 stitches.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh my God, these Z drops.
He's using Z drops better than any Peach I've seen.
Nah, Armada. Look at it.
Does he even Z drop though? Is the thing. I haven't seen him Z drop that much.
Okay, well, he doesn't Z drop, but like he throws them down or up.
Right,
And
he is the Swedish sniper, and he
Yes.
actually does a toadstall.
Yeah, the Toadstall is
Princess
legit.
Toadstall.
Yeah, that is discrimination against Toads, because she's using
Tipper Fair will actually do it, and I'm being told from the chat that Dot Eyes is 12 and Stitch is 30. So it's
wow.
So it's
That's a little under half. That's about a fourth?
It's 2.5.
2.5
Dot Eyes is 1 Stitch.
I see. Is that a fourth?
No, 12 times 2.5 is 30.
I'm horrible at math. I'm sorry.
Math is my good stuff.
Yeah.
And those jabs off the ledge are actually super good.
Yep.
You see Armada do that as Fox a lot, and he drops down and does the Armada shine.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's how he got really good at Fox. He just created his unorthodox method of doing things, and yeah.
And he's just that's the end of it. Stockholm Syndrome taking